Hello, welcome back to the Cataclysm. Vormithrax here. We're on episode number 114 for our Prison Escape series for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And there have been some changes. So, in between episodes, I did unload all of the inventory from the cart, which is right there. So, this is the evening time. I did some cooking as well, real quick. Cooked the wrong thing, but that's alright. I cooked up some sweet sausage, which actually decays really quickly. So that was a mistake, but we'll enjoy it for a couple of days before it all ends up rotting away. But the big changes I'm mentioning is I've updated to the most recent experimental version. It's been, month and a half since I last updated, and there's been some really big changes between then and now. So we're going to have to adapt to a number of things. It's a pretty good list. There's a few that are going to be of particular note that we'll have to watch out for. The biggest one probably is changes to the CBM installation process. Now you need an item called an auto dock and anesthesia kits in order to successfully install CBMs. And I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work with a pre-existing game world. One of the places you can find them is hospitals. So we've got a hospital over here. It's a broken version, just like this one's broken with these little symbols. That's due to a long-running series with multiple updates and such, breaking some of the buildings. I'm not sure exactly why or how it occurs, but some of my hospitals are messed up. But I'm not sure how it handles an existing game world. So if you get them from a hospital, these are already pre-generated, and I've already been near them with my reality bubble, so I would assume that they've already generated the items that are going to be inside, and there would not be auto docks there. So am I going to have to go on a very, very long trip to a new map chunk and find a hospital that has not yet been generated in order to get these, or what? So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to deal with that situation. That's just one of a number of changes. There's also changes to food spoilage. There are now carrying creatures that can appear if you leave bodies around. Gas masks now use charges. Charcoal charges. Healing items are now healing over time instead of being instant heals. There's changes to the spears in the game. Mostly the early game spears have been somewhat nerfed and changed. There's player faction bases. There's just lots and lots of stuff. So how many of these are going to affect us immediately and what we're going to do about it in the existing game world, I'm not real sure. We'll kind of go and adjust on the fly. But I did cook up incorrectly the food we brought back. I need to now make some gas filter charges. Right there, gas mask charges. Just takes charcoal, some paper, and a plastic bag. So let's do 6. Let's do an hour's worth. Oh yeah, need to be able to see to craft. Go ahead and turn my gas lantern back on. Try that again. Nope. Alright. There we go. So we now have somewhere down at the bottom. There we go. Gas mask charges, or gas mask cartridges. So, if I were to wear... Do I have it with me? I don't. Let's turn the lantern back off. Alright, if I were to wear my fire mask, previously I could just pop this thing on, but now you can see it has a number at the end. That's how many charges it has available. So I've actually got to reload this thing. Now we have 100 charges available, so not only do I have to slip it on my face when I've got poison or smoke around, I then have to activate it for the charges to start being consumed and for it to actually provide the protection value. So let's go ahead and drop the mask and the charges in there. No idea how quickly it uses the charges and how many I might need. We'll go with the 600 I just crafted for now and adjust as we might have to. So that's one of the changes we're going to deal with, and there's going to be plenty more. I think I've got most of what I need ready to go. I unloaded all of the inventory. Here's that power armor hauling frame we brought back. We do have basic power armor, but we don't have a helmet for it yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. I do have in the vehicle Put the Barrett in there with some armor-piercing rounds as backup in case we need to take something out from long range. I've got the RM-13 combat armor in there with some plutonium as well, right there, so we can charge it up if we want to or need to use it. Got the ID cards, we've got water, I've got some food items, and then just some basic repair tools and the other stuff we've been kind of carrying around with us. So I think the cart is all ready to go. It's at 72 out of 250 capacity. Hopefully I didn't leave anything behind. We've got a pretty good list of CBMs. I would actually like to do a CBM installation for some of these. The leg plating would be good. Infrared, vision. Infrared's not as useful. The UPS I definitely want at some point. Leukocyte I definitely want. Furnace I want. Climate control I want. Digestive system I want. Of course, all the power. Blood analysis and radiation scrubbers would be good. Night vision would be good. And protective lenses. So I would actually do a round of CBM installs under the previous installation rules, but we're kind of stuck at the moment for lack of that auto dock. And there's no way to build one, I don't believe. You just got to locate them. Far as I know, you can get them in the hospitals, and there are some house basements. There are now specialized house basements that are like, I don't know, Frankenstein lab, hack shops, where you can actually find an auto dock. But I don't know if they will have generated on an existing map chunk that's already in place. So big question mark there. I'm going to hold off on doing anything until we come out of this next lab, though. We'll do the lab dive, come back out, and then I'm going to have to make some decisions on whether I'm going to cheat one in because of an existing game world. Maybe I'll go clear a hospital just to say, hey, I cleared a hospital, and if one doesn't show up, and I'm pretty sure it won't, then I'll hack one into the game with the debug menu just so we can continue on. So we'll see what we can do. So I think we're good there. I'm going to go ahead and try to sleep. It's just after midnight. Let's see if I'm tired enough to sleep right after we get some water. Oops. Try to sleep, but we can't. Don't have any cough syrup with me, but I kept some right here on the bed. Try to sleep again. There we go. Alright, well, we didn't sleep long. It's not even morning yet. That was a pretty short sleep. That's fine. We'll go with it. Alright, close everything up. Like I said, I can't think of anything else I need to take with me. Gear-wise, we've still got our holstered Rivtech pistols on both hips, so we're good there. I've also reloaded the battle rifle. So yeah, we've got the back holster with the battle rifle as well as the harness with the H&K MP5, so we've got 4 guns strapped to us currently. We've got the thermal electric suit, the MBR vest. So I can't think of anything to change there. Currently we're fighting with the fighting knife, the RM42 fighting knife, with our combat style, and it's doing really well. So I'm just going to keep doing that. We've got the reinforced S-stock and some EMP grenades and such as well. We're doing good volume-wise. Weight, we're running a little high, but that's not too bad. So I think we're good to go. I'm going to chew on some fresh pears as I need to. And I think this is the only medical gear I'm bringing. I don't think I have any in the cart. I unloaded pretty much everything, but I think that's plenty. We'll find more in the lab as we go through. So I think I'm just going to let time pass until morning, and then we're going to get moving again. Yeah. So we'll just hop on the seat here. Oops. Alright, wait till dawn. Hour and 48 minutes is fine. Skeleton approaching. Stop waiting. Yeah, let's stop waiting. Let's get the fighting knife out. Knife doesn't normally seem like a great weapon against skeletons, but we do so much other damage because of our special combat abilities. Not a problem. Let's try this again. And then we'll wait another 30 minutes. And let's do another 30. Alright, Shrieker Zombie. Let's clear our local area like we usually do. Military rucksack. Filthy backpack. Just all sorts of stuff laying around. I'm not going to worry about the bodies. The reality bubble. I'm not sure how the carrion creatures work yet, so it'll be kind of interesting to find out. I'm just going to get moving here, though. How is our bike, by the way? Perfectly green all the way down. Perfectly green. Lots and lots of gas. Good battery. Yep, we're good to go. Careful of my speed again. Don't want to accidentally bump into the bus again. Okay, so we are off to the other lab. We do have to make a stop at the first lab to grab the remaining items, and then we will keep going to the new one. And I think I am going to do a straight dive to the bottom of this particular lab. I'm not going to try to clear every single floor. Hello, pack of zombies. What are you guys doing out here? I'll go ahead and take care of these things while I'm here. Come here, you. Alright, so yeah, I'm not going to do a complete clearance of the lab. I'm just going to dive straight to the bottom as quickly as possible, and then we'll make some decisions from there after we hopefully clear the treasure room. Oh, that's what I forgot to look for. I meant to check to see if we had any diamonds in our inventory for that CBD machine. Pretty sure I don't, but did want to check that. Totally forgot. Zombie Hulk. Zombie Hulk. There's a Zombie Hulk out here, just wandering out in the wilderness. Is there a reason for me to kill this Zombie Hulk? I can't really think of a reason. I'm just gonna let him wander around out here. Alright, what's our route? I gotta go down and around. Alright, let's go. Remember if this is. I think this is the way I went last time instead of down by the sarcophagus. Yeah, this is a cleaner route. I know I say it every episode, but I love this little buggy. This thing's awesome. Alright, so we're around the sarcophagus. And a little bit further southwest here. Grab the remaining items from the lab. Okay, there to there. 25, not too bad. Grenade launcher, magazines, grenades, random stuff, random stuff. Alright. Throw it all in there. Okay, need to whip back around. Actually, we'll go back down and follow the road. Yeah, we have to follow the road. And we just have to avoid this minefield. Alright, minefield. Must have gone left last time. Slow down. Alright, little treelings, let me back on the road. A little tighter of a roll than I thought it was going to be. Might have to go down there with an axe, make that trip a little easier. Soldier zombie. There we go. Oh, I haven't checked this. Oh man, this better not be an ice lab. I didn't bring all the winter gear. I thought I had checked them all. Okay, we're out. Just need to grab science card. Please don't be an ice lab. Please don't be an ice lab. Alright, it is 3 degrees. Down we go. Uh-oh. That's right. Another change. And this one's going to be interesting. Temperature went up. Alright. Works for me. So, take a look at this. A utility light. There are now lights down in the laboratories. So this is going to be interesting, actually, because this is going to be a totally different kind of lab than we've seen before. That's another big change. Is actually make another note here. So labs have been updated as well. Now there are going to be random lights around, so it's going to be much harder to tell where turrets are located. It's not going to be just automatic that when you see any kind of a lighted wall space, that means there's a turret in the room. So things are going to be more complicated there. I believe the layouts have also changed. There are now kitchens. I think there's going to be more zombies in here. So we're going to have to be pretty careful because it's going to be different than what I'm used to, and the difference could definitely get me killed. So this lab actually is going to be a little slower. I may not have to be able to dive down in this one. I'm going to have to spend some time kind of exploring the changes. So that's a good thing. Change is good, right? Right up until it kills me. So let's hop back out first. Check these 2 doors. I hope it's still the case that every room with a turret is going to be lit up, so I can still rely on that, but I'm not 100% certain that's the case. Alright, what am I going to take in with me? Inventory, cart. Got the 4 EMP grenades, hopefully that's enough. I need my pickaxe so we can get into the barracks and containment rooms. A little bit of food and water. Take 1 more grenade. Gotta have the pickaxe. Let's take... Oops. Take 5 granola and 5 smoked meat and a large water skin. Not gonna... Do I... Oh yeah, I need that. Actually, I don't know if I need the fire mask now or not. It's going to be extra weight and storage capacity, but I'm not certain. They may have changed things enough that I need the fire mask. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. If I need it, I'll come back up and get it. And then we've got the combat armor and the plutonium, just in case I get really, really nervous about going in here. I'm actually kind of thinking of maybe throwing that thing on anyway. Let's grab it real quick. So if I wear... Oh, I'll have to activate it. Already wearing footwear. Alright, so I've got the combat armor on. Looks pretty funky. Let's take the keffiyeh off as well. Okay. And then let's go ahead and activate it. There we go. So we've got the combat armor on. All systems online. Rivtech Model 13, RivOS version 2.19. Acoustic dampening, thermal regulation, vision enhancement, electro-reactive armor system. All systems nominal. Electro-reactive. Does that mean protection from electrical damage? Or does that just mean, yep, completely protects you from electrical discharges. Awesome. This suit, the secondary benefits are so awesome in this suit. By itself, it might be worth it. So encumbrance is only 5 when it's powered. It's giving really good protection. It's got additional storage. It's all going to come down to just how quickly it burns the charges. So it's at 438. I'm going to drop here. Five plutonium cells. Step away a good distance. Reload. Alright, so that got us up to 2432 out of 5,000 total charges. So that's what, 500 per? So we could almost max this thing out if I used up all of the available plutonium. I'm going to hold off on that. Hopefully we find some more in here. Alright, what else? I don't need the lantern. Alright, so we're at 2424. I'm going to go ahead and leave this on for the moment. Take a look at this. Take a look at this screen real quick. So, with only 5 encumbrance, I mean, it's ridiculously effective. I love all these messages. On. So it doesn't give too much for eyes and mouth when it's powered. So that's perfectly acceptable for all of the benefits and protections it's giving us. So yeah, it's awesome. It's just a matter of how much power does it burn. So let's let it run for a little bit, and we'll see how much power we end up burning on this thing. Okay, so the corridor's lit. I can't see. Peek. Dark in there. Alright, first room we come to. Spider serum. Ethanol burner and a joint torsion ratchet. Don't... Yeah. Alright, 3x3 layout. We know this one. Oh yeah. Just looking for duct tape. Stairs down. Cyborg! Alright, why the hell am I missing? Torso encumbrance is throwing me off balance that much? Seemed kinda excessive for how it had been before. I don't care about any of that stuff. We do have a door to the west, or east I mean, and we've got the stairs down. Alright, so can't go that way, can't go that way, east or down. First note. Just go down. Lit room, another stairs down. Don't care. There's a north opportunity. Mutagen. There's west. Ah, we're overweight already? Ridiculous. Okay. We've got east, north, and west. And south. Or we can just go down. Well, there's a turret in that room. Come here. Ah. Yeah, we hit much more often that time. South is an option. Ammonia. Hello, turret. There's a quick way to go down. Totally not paying attention there. I am curious, can I can't see it from that direction. There is a door to the north. Alright, so we've got west and north and south. South may have a turret as well. Let's see. I think before anything else, we're going to go up and up and up. Debating carrying all this food with me. Oof, 133 out of 143 with the armor on. Youch. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for picking stuff up. And we're at 2159. So we started at 2424. It's down to 2159. I could always turn it off while I just do my general running around. Problem being pretty nasty encumbrance penalties. That provides how much? Only 12.5. I'm going to drop that as well. Storage capacity is not the limit currently. See, I think I may just do this. In a lab, I think this is safe to do. I can... it's going to slow me down because my movement's going to be slower, but I can run around with it turned off and then just flip it on when I think I'm going to need it. So I think I'll do that. But we're still running 130 out of 143 weight capacity. Yeah. Ouch. Sort by weight. No surprise. Pickaxe. I'm not using the throwing knives any longer, really. Let's dump those. Almost 5 pounds for the grenades. I need to keep the grenades. I need the S-stock. Everything just adds up. I think I am going to drop the food as well. And the water. How are we doing? 116. That's better. Alright, let's go in like this. Right after I eat and drink something. Drink that and have a pear. Oh yeah, that's right, it's going to provide hydration. Have some granola. There we go. Alright. I think before we jump back in again, I'm going to call the episode to a close right here. So, we managed to get relocated. We got all of our stuff done in our base. Got back to the lab. Cleared out. Oh, that's right. Let me delete this note before I forget. Alright, so that's done. We got to the lab and found out that it had not generated the lab info because it is a new style lab. So we do have the drop lights, and I'm going to expect some of the other changes for the lab. So we're going to go a little more cautious and careful going down this lab. I am still going to pretty much dive to the bottom if I can manage it and see if we can get to the treasure room, and then we'll decide just how effective we're going to be in searching the rest of the lab. There are some more CBMs, of course, that would be great to have. But those are mostly done from the treasure room. The regular lab floors don't generally have CBMs other than the scientists that you can find. So, yeah, I'm not sure just how much time I'm going to spend trying to search the lab. Getting more weapons and ammo out of the barracks. There could be a couple of zombie types, depending on just how many they've added to this lab with the changes, that might be worth it. We'll kind of play it by ear. We'll see what happens. But that's it for this episode. As always, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you have any comments, let me know down below or via my Discord channel, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.